Hello, spores! Hi, everybody! After I posted my live 2D like movement system for Warudo, I got a number of questions about how I made the model showcase video, which showed my model in two views, one close-up and one full-body view, moving exactly the same way at exactly the same time. Since you're all so curious, I decided to make a little tutorial video showing how I did it and how you can do it too. Now, for this tutorial, you're going to need two OBS plugins that are absolutely mission critical. The first one is the Spout 2 plugin. Just Google Spout 2 for OBS, and it should be one of the first listings. You can download the plugin from the creator's GitHub. Installation instructions are also in the GitHub. The second plugin you're going to need for this project is called Stroke Glow Shadow, and it adds filters in OBS that you can put on your sources that either adds a solid outline, a drop shadow, or a little bit of glow around the outside edges. Once again, just Google OBS Stroke Glow Shadow and then install the plugin according to the creator's instructions. Now that you have those two plugins installed, we can jump right in and get started. The first thing we need to do is set up two views of our character in Warudo. You can do this by outputting two different cameras to two different spout outputs. First, go into wide camera, scroll down to the output section, and then under spout, check yes. It will start outputting a camera called Warudo Wide Camera. Then, do the exact same thing for the main camera. And make sure your character is positioned in a way that looks good and makes sense. I particularly mean you want to make sure the character is not going off the top of the screen when you lean up, and also not going off the bottom of the screen when you lean forward. Move it around, scroll, zoom out a little bit. I find that having a slightly longer shot helps with this a lot. And then if the character has really wide parts of their outfit, just go into the character asset, scroll down to meshes, and then turn off the excessively large parts of the character. Now go back to main camera, go to the output section just like before. For the Spout 2 output, check yes, and it will start outputting to Warudo main camera. I think you can see where I'm going with this now. Finally, go into OBS. Add a Spout 2 capture source for your scene. Call it main camera so we remember which source is which. From the senders, select main camera. And then don't forget this, in composite mode, select pre-multiplied alpha. That's what removes the black background from your Spout 2 sources. If you don't do this, your Spout source is going to have a black background. Do the same thing again, make another source, another Spout 2 source, select wide camera this time, and then again, remember to select pre-multiplied alpha. Now you can see both views of the character on your OBS canvas at the same time. Just move them around a little bit until you like the way that they're arranged on the screen. Yeah, move your head around a little bit, rock side to side, go up and down. Make sure that everything looks right and is positioned exactly the way you want it to be in your model showcase. Now we need to add a background. Go to Sources, add an image source. I already have a background prepared. Make sure it's underneath the other two sources, and then boom, we have a cute little background. Right now in my cameras, I have these anamorphic flares enabled, and I like that for just regular streaming or recording, but I think it looks a little weird for a model showcase. So quickly go to your Warudo window. If they're enabled, just on each camera, go to anamorphic flares and turn them off. Now on our sources, you're going to add a filter. So right-click on main camera, go to Filters, and then under the plus button, you will now find Stroke. Stroke means outline in the graphic design world. Make it the color you want, the thickness you want. I think this looks really nice, so I'm going to go with it. I'm going to add another filter called Shadow. I like a cartoony shadow, so what I'm going to do is drag the size slider down to 0 because that gives the shadow a very hard edge instead of a soft and sort of ethereal edge. I like a cel-shaded sort of shadow. I'm also gonna gently adjust the light angle until I think it's, it looks like a cut piece of paper on top of another piece of paper, because I think that looks very cute and cartoonish. Now, I believe you can copy and paste filters, so if you want to copy and paste to your other camera source, you can do that. But I am not that smart, so I just sort of eyeballed it here. And now I have my two models. They both have a really cute outline and a drop shadow, and they're on an adorable background, looking very 2D, I might add. And I can record my model showcase just like this. I hope you enjoy making your own model showcase, and tag me if you do, because I want to see it. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.